What's your name?
My name is Michael Pepin.
Have you ever procrastinated?
Do I procrastinate? Yes, all the time, actually. Procrastinated that question.
Okay, well, like, give me an example of some, like, one time you procrastinated.
One time I procrastinated was with my service hours. I did them last second, then forged the signature.
What class are we in right now?
We are in film, that is the class.
Have you ever procrastinated in this class?
Have I procrastinated in this class? No, actually.
You haven't, ever.
What were you doing yesterday?
Procrastinating.
Are you still in post-production process?
We are still in the post-production
So
process.
your project isn't done.
Our project is not done.
When's the project due?
The project is due today.
What's the plan?
We got an extension, and we're gonna probably finish it today or tomorrow.
Why haven't we gotten an extension?
Because I don't think you asked.
You get up and leave now.
State your name.
Stefan Doyen.
Okay, how long have you been taking this class?
About a year.
Have you ever procrastinated in this class?
No.
Are you lying to us?
Why are we interviewing you?
No, I've really been pretty proactive in this class.
What
Other
about
class,
yesterday?
we were filming yesterday. I would call that a proactive activity.
But when's the project due?
Yeah.
Who's asking? Maybe today, but it's Friday for us. I'd say that's pretty productive.
It's Friday for you?
Yeah.
What about all the kids in there it's Wednesday for?
Well, that's too bad for them. We had some unexpected production setbacks, and we talked to our producer, as long as our teacher. We worked something out.
You work something out.
Yeah.
But if you didn't, what would happen?
Well, we don't live in Fantasyland. I live in the planet Earth. I don't agree with your question.
What? Alright, if you could give advice to anybody procrastinating right now in this class, what would it be?
Just film.
You mean
Film.
like what we're doing now?
Yes. I'm not saying that you're procrastinating. You're the one going around asking people if they are.
Okay, just get up and leave. What's your name?
My name is Kyle Cusak.
That's
What's
the first
between
question.
you and Michael Pepin?
That's what I really want to
What's
ask.
between us?
Is it love?
Nothing but love, yeah.
Okay, have you ever
Michael
procrastinated
Pepin.
I've procrastinated, yes.
in this class?
I have once.
Describe your thing and speak pretty loud.
What was it? I think I just copied a production schedule, and I think I used Claire's production schedule instead of making my own.
I think we've all done that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I didn't turn one thing in for like a few days. I guess if that's procrastinating.
Okay, have you ever procrastinated like very hard, like something that's just been so monumental that you can think of right now?
That I've done before in the past.
Yeah, anything.
I didn't do my laundry for like 2 weeks or something.
2 weeks?
Yeah, but I had extra clothes, so it was all good.
Huh.
But
So,
yeah,
Were
I
you
could
just
have.
cross-dressing for a while?
I guess so. Yeah.
You were cross-dressing.
Yeah.
Can you tell to the camera you were cross-dressing?
I was cross stretching. How do you say it?
Cross-dressing.
I was cross dressing.
Okay.
Right.
Oh no.
Do you not know what cross-dressing means?
No, I don't know what cross dressing is.
Okay.
Okay.
Dressing and just Jesus gotta wear the cross.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you. You can leave now.
I can leave. All right.
What's your name?
My name is Megan LeRoy.
How long have you been in this class?
I have been in this class 3 years. This is my 3rd year.
Do you have any experience with procrastinating in this class?
Yeah, I definitely procrastinate a little bit.
Would you like to tell me like, in detail about a experience you had procrastinating in this class?
Definitely, I procrastinated during the comedy sketches. I've always written horror stories and films and everything, so when he told me we had to do comedy, I was like, oh, let's put that off. I'll keep putting that off until like a week before, and then I was like, all right, let's just put something together. So it wasn't the best,
What do
and
you
I
think
learned my lesson.
Matthew thinks about our procrastinating?
I think Matthew knows that there's some fooling around going on, but I think most of our work is done outside of class, which he isn't there to see. But I think he does know that we like put stuff off sometimes, and he might not like that. I'm sorry.
If you could tell someone how to stop procrastinating, what would you say?
I like to make lists, like in my phone or reminders. Especially when I was applying for colleges, I would do that. I would put due dates and, take it day by day. What should I do today? What should I do tomorrow? And so it doesn't feel like such a big project because you're only doing what you needed to do for that day. Then when, your project is done, it looks amazing.
Just get
You're
up and
welcome.
walk. What's your name?
My name is Eileen Eidelberg.
You ever procrastinate in this class?
I procrastinate everywhere I go.
How have you procrastinated in this class?
I procrastinate by putting off everything I can until the last minute because I have major senioritis and I don't want to do the work.
How do you get over procrastination?
I don't know the answer to that yet. Once I know, I'll tell you.
Alright, just get up and walk out. Thank you.
Yeah.
What is your name?
Stephen Yun.
Alright. So, what class are we in right now?
Professional TV production.
What block are you?
I'm mid-block.
So, how often do you procrastinate in general?
A lot, like daily basis.
Do you procrastinate in this class?
Yeah. It's okay, I'm graduating, I can say it. Yeah, I procrastinate the shit out of this class.
Alright. So, give me an example of what you procrastinated on.
Like this quarter?
Any time in this
Okay,
class.
well, definitely this quarter, one of my groups, like, for solidly 2 weeks had, like, no shoots planned. Like, we literally did all our pre-production, and then we just kind of sat there for, like, 2 weeks, and, like, nothing got done. And then we were like, oh, projects are due, so we should probably start shooting this weekend.
So, did you turn in your projects in on time?
I actually did, which is, like, funny, because, like, it's the first time I've done that all year, was, like, this morning when I turned them in before 10 a.m., and I was like, bet.
So for you, it's due at 10 a.m. and not 6 p.m. last night?
Right.
What's any advice that you can give to people that procrastinate in film class?
Don't f***ing do it. Like, if you can help it, like, don't do it. I mean, I know you're going to, but try not to, I guess.
Alright. The biggest question is, how are you going to survive in the real world with college? With procrastination?
Coffee. Lots and lots of coffee, because I'll be up at like 1 in the morning, like, oh, I have a script due in a few hours, so I'll drink coffee.
Alright, get up and leave. What is your name?
Thompson.
How often do you procrastinate in this class?
I wouldn't say super often. Like, this class is actually one of those that I try in because it's something I'm passionate about, but I definitely do struggle with keeping up with deadlines.
How much do you procrastinate overall?
A lot.
How much have you noticed people slacking off?
Definitely the pre-production phase, like writing, getting our, film schedule down, stuff like that always takes the longest, but then shooting is always, like, really condensed. So I've noticed that editing is very time consuming and it's easy to, like, push it off to want to do it later, but post is important too, so it's easy to procrastinate.
Do you think Matthew handles cracking down on people good, or?
I mean, I would say that he's pretty lenient with deadlines. Like, if you're not turning it in exactly at the time that it's supposed to be, it's not like you're gonna fail the class. But, like, I don't know. I mean, he does remind us before projects are due, so I guess that's important.
So the biggest thing is, when you go off in the real world, how will you handle procrastination?
Probably not well, not gonna lie. I'm actually kind of worried about that for college because you have to really stay self-motivated and, like, pace yourself and manage your time. But that's just part of college, is, like, maybe failing really bad, but then you bounce back and you learn how to adjust. So.
Alright, you can get up and walk away.
What is your name and what do you do?
My name is Matthew Balthrop. I'm Chief Creative Director for G14 Media, and I teach the film and television production class at Fairfax Academy.
What do you think about our situation right now?
I think that your situation is not uncommon. That is generally why I like to emphasize the importance of pre-production planning and having backup dates. Tragically, your backup dates were also just totally botched.
How often do you notice people procrastinating in your class?
More than I'd care to admit. I often notice people procrastinating in class. It is problematic. I don't understand why that happens. Why would you take a film class if you're not actually interested in making films?
What would you say to the kids who procrastinate in your class?
I really don't understand why people would take this class and then waste the time that they have. I don't get that. I understand, there are, I get it, they're high school kids, whatever, but still, it just does not make sense to me to, like I said, just waste the time that you have here. It doesn't make sense to me.
How do you overcome procrastination?
How do I overcome procrastination?
Yeah.
Break down a larger piece of work into smaller tasks, right? You hear that a lot because generally, if you can just get one thing done, you'll feel better about the madness that is everything else.
Yeah, it seems like procrastination isn't that common in this class. We were interviewing other people, and they said they didn't have that much trouble. Stefan, Michael, Megan, and us. Otherwise, it's different. What do you think about that?
No. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that procrastination is rampant in the class, which I think makes it more acutely frustrating when I notice it, because again, most people, most people are doing work most of the time and balancing their schedules pretty well. But sometimes it takes some gentle reminders. For example, like Ryan every once in a while will need a gentle reminder. Chris every once in a while, do a shot list. Megan, just take your head off the desk and get some work done. Yep, that's right. She's right off camera. I'm talking to her. Keon, do some goddamn work, Keon. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Any last minute words for students?
Last words. Look, if you're... Yeah, don't lose your lens caps. If you find people who you are comfortable with making movies with, then stick with them and keep doing that, because you're not going to have the opportunity to do it forever, most likely. It's a high failure rate in this industry, and so embrace the time that you have with the people that you have.